The next talk will be a live talk. The title is Adaptive Data Analysis with Correlated Observations. Let's welcome the speaker.
Yes. Okay. Hi. My name is Manny Sadigulski. I'm from Ben-Gurion University. I will be talking about adaptive data analysis with correlated observations. This is a joint work with my advisor, Arya Kantarovich and Uri Shtemel. The problem of learning from data is often pictured in the following manner. You pick a model, you collect your data, and you get your output. It might be a prediction, an hypothesis, etc. But a lot of times, gathering data is hard. And as anyone who ever competed in a Kaggle competition knows, this is not the precise and not a realistic picture of the process. A more realistic picture will be something like this. You choose your model, you collect your data, you get your output, and then you go back to the beginning and improve, meaning you're fixing your model, you even picking a new one, etc. And then you use your model upon the same data you already used. This cycle might continue for several rounds, and it actually breaks the guarantees provided by the learning theory, and as we know, might cause seriously overfitting. To tackle this problem, we first formalize it as a game between two participants. The first one is the analyst, and the second one is a mechanism, which is the one holding the data. The analyst sends queries to the mechanism, which then sends back answers. The analyst gets the answers, and using this answer, provides a second query, and the mechanism sends back an answer, and so on and so forth. The goal of the mechanism is, of course, to be accurate as possible, and in order to model a worst-case scenario, we treat the analyst as one of trying to overfit, or in other words, to send queries which will make the mechanism perform poorly. Through the years, there were presented some tools and ideas in order to deal with this setting, providing indeed learning algorithms and tools which do have generalization guarantees even under this complicated adaptive setting. The main caveats of all those tools is that they heavily relied on the assumption that the data is IID drawn from an IID distribution. This assumption excludes a wide range of scenarios on which the data has correlation within it. The problem of learning from correlated observations is old and dates back to Pearson in the late 19th century. And in computer science, we saw through the years various types of correlation studied, such as the Dobrushin condition and more famously the Markov chain criterion, which were fruitful for modeling a wide range of natural problems. So our goal at this point is to embark in a systematic study of adaptive data analysis when dealing with correlated data. We do so in two ways. The first one, using differential privacy. We identify a notion we call Gibbs dependency, which quantifies the correlation between different covariates of a given joint distribution. We use this notion in order to provide improved generalization results for adaptive data analysis, even when the data are correlated. We complement this result by showing that our bounds are tight, and also provide an application for the specific example of Markov chains. The second direction is to extend the connection between compression, transcript compression, and adaptive data analysis to the non-IID setting. We do so by examining the idea of concentrated queries by Basili and Freund, which says that you take into your calculations the scale by which the queries concentrate around their means, around the mean value. Using this perspective, we were able to recover Basili and Freund results in a different and completely new and much simpler way. We hope that our result will enable the research community to extend further the adaptive data analysis, adaptive setting. And we hope that it will provide baseline for future research to be built upon. Thank you very much, and see you at the poster session.